Hello friends, welcome back to DevOps Scene. In this video, we are going to talk about how to deploy work to Tomcat using GitLab CI Pipeline. So firstly, we need to install GitLab Runner on our AWS EC2 instance. So you can see here, I've already created instance with the name Tomcat. And now we are going to install GitLab Runner on our AWS EC2 instance. So firstly, you can visit the official page of GitLab Runner to install latest version of GitLab Runner. So you can see here, this is the official page of GitLab Runner and you can install from here also. So the first step is add the official GitLab repository for Ubuntu. So now copy this command to add GitLab repository. And here I'm using Mobile Extreme to connect my terminal. So this command. So now it's done. So let's check the next step. So the next step is install the latest version of GitLab Runner. So for Ubuntu, run this command to install latest version of GitLab Runner. So it's done. Now if you want to check the version of your GitLab Runner, so run the command sudo GitLab Runner -- version. And you can see the version and all here. And now if you want to check the status of your GitLab Runner, then run the command sudo GitLab Runner status. So you can see a service is running. So now clear the screen. So let's check the next step. So the next step is add GitLab Runner and user in root using below command. So run the sudo vsudo command. And here in below root, you need to add these two lines. So copy these lines and paste in below root. Now save the file and exit. Now let's check the next step. So the next step is register GitLab Runner. So before register GitLab Runner, you need to create one repository in your GitLab account. So you can see here, this is my GitLab account. This is my repository Tomcat. So I have already created repository with the name Tomcat CI. And now in my repository, you can see the files, git ignore license, readme.md, hello IML, and pom.xml. So now here we are going to register GitLab Runner. The next step is we are going to register GitLab Runner from GitLab official page. So here, if you go to the official page of GitLab Runner and click on register. So if you scroll down here, you can see for Linux. So copy the command for Linux to register GitLab Runner and paste in your terminal. Now it will ask enter the GitLab instance URL, for example, like this. So for that, you need to go to your repository and click on settings, then go to the CI. Then if you scroll down, click on expand for runner, and now here copy the register the runner with this URL and paste in your terminal. Then the next step is enter the registration token. So you can see the registration token. So copy the registration token and paste in your terminal. Then it will ask description. So here I will assign my runner. Then enter tags for the runner. So DevOps. Then enter an executor. So here I will choose shell. So you can see the message runner registered successfully. So let's check. Now refresh the page. So now you can see a runner. So click on expand runner and you can see a my runner. So sometimes they give us error. So the solution is click on edit and here check indicates whether this runner can pick jobs without tag. And now click on save changes. So it's done. So let's check the next step. So it's done. So now the next step is install OpenJDK on Ubuntu 20.0 for LTS. For that, firstly, you need to update system package. For that, run this command to update system package. Now, firstly, clear the screen and then we are going to update system package. So it's done. And now we are going to install OpenJDK, that means Java, in our Ubuntu 20.0 for LTS. Now we are going to install Java on our Ubuntu 20.0 for LTS. So you can see here it's almost done. So yeah, it's done. Now let's check the version of our Java. So run the command java hyphen version. So you can see here the version 11.0.13. Now clear the screen first and let's check the next step. So the next step is download latest Apache Maven on Ubuntu 20.0 for LTS. So sorry, install here you can see install Maven on Ubuntu 20.0 for LTS using apt. So firstly we need to update system package. So it's done. And the next is install Maven. So I can say yes. So now it's done. So let's take the version mvn version. So it's done. So now clear the screen and go to the next step. So the next step is downloading latest Apache Maven on Ubuntu 20.04 LTS. For that, you need to insert tmp. So run the command cd/tmp. Then here, run this command. After that, we need to extract this file. So for that, run this command to extract the Apache Maven. Okay, it's done. So the next step is create a link for Apache Maven directory to update the Maven version. So run this command. And the next step is set up Apache Maven environment variable. So run this command and paste the below lines into the particular directory to set up environment. And now save the file and exit. Now the next step is give the executable permission using this command. So run this command to give permission. So it's done. Then load the environment variable using source command. For that, run this source command. Next, let's check the version. So you can see here, we are successfully installed Maven. So clear the screen. And now the next step is install Tomcat. So firstly, creating Tomcat user, enter below command to create user in Tomcat group. So run this command firstly. Then we are going to install Tomcat with wget. So for that, you can go to the official page of Tomcat and here copy the tar.gz link, copy link address, and now firstly enter wget and now enter this link. So now we are going to extract this file. For that, run this command to extract Tomcat file. So now clear the screen. And now the next step is set the proper file permission. So for that, run these two commands, set proper permission. Then create the Tomcat OPT. Sorry, you need to copy the command. Firstly, we need to extract the file first. And now need to set the proper file permission. So run this command. So clear the screen. Okay, and let's check the next permission. Yeah, now it's done. Now to create Tomcat user, run this command. And here you need to add these two lines, that means username or password. Here you can see for admin and manager also. And here you need to paste these two lines here and save the file and exit. The next step is enable remote Tomcat access. Here comment the IP address section. So now firstly run this command, and then here you need to comment IP address section. So the IP address section is here, start from value. So now I'm going to comment it this. Now save the file and exit. Same for this also. Commented IP address section. Now save the file and exit. Okay. Now create systemd unit file. So now run this command and then add this below code into that particular directory. I'm going to add this code into this directory. Now copy the code and paste here. Now save the file and exit. Now the next step is reload the system service. So for that, run this command to reload system service. Then the next step is start Tomcat service using this command. Then if you run this command, then after, if there are no error, you can enable the Tomcat service to be automatically started at system startup. So if you want, then you can run this command. Then let's check the status of our Tomcat service. So you can see a active running. So now it's done. Now the next step is creating variable inside GitLab. So firstly go to your GitLab account, and here you can see a settings. So click on settings and go to the CI CD, and then here you can see the option variables. So click on expand variable, and then you need to add two variables here. Firstly private key, that means SSH private key. So SSH private key. So here is my private key. Now copy the private key and paste here. And here you need to do this protect variable flag and then add variable. Then the next step is, the next variable is EC2 IP address. And here you need to paste your server IP, that means your instance IP. So paste here and remove protect variable flag and add variable. So now it's done. So let's check the next step. So next step is creating GitLab YML file using below command. So firstly, go to a repository and files. And here you can see the plus icon. So click on plus icon and then new file. Now enter name .gitlab-ci.yml, that means our GitLab, that means our pipeline. And here, paste the code. Here, now firstly, we have only one stage here with the name build. You can see the build maven build, and in script mvn package -b, and in path in target .var file. So now let's commit changes and let's check. So you can see here the pipeline. So click on it. It's running. So click on maven build. That means our build job. So you can see it's running. Wait for a few seconds. So you can see here job succeed. That means our pipeline successfully. So it's called, you can see a job succeed. So let's check our var file is created or not. So firstly, go to the cd/home/gitlab-runner, then ls, then builds, then ls, then go to your GitLab account. That's the DevOps hint. Then ls, then that go to your repository name. That my repository means Tomcat CI. Then ls, then go to the target, then ls. So you can see here is my file hello.var. Now we are going to deploy this hello.var file into this directory. Here you can see here opt Tomcat web apps. So now for that, now we are going to run this by stage. That means our deploy job to copy the var file from here to here. So for that, run this deploy stage means run this deploy job. So copy this code and go to your repository, then files, then GitLab CI YML. And now here we are going to update our pipeline. So now click on pipeline editor. Firstly, you can check here, go to cd/opt, then ls, then cd tomcat, then ls, cd web apps, then ls. So here you can see there is no any var file. Now we are going to deploy var file from there to here. So for that, now here we are going to update our pipeline. So now here we are going to add our next stage, that deploy stage. So copy the code and paste here. And now here add one more stage, deploy. And here you need to enter the path, this. And copy your IP address and paste here. Here. And now click commit changes. Click on commit changes. Now let's check our pipeline. So click on view pipeline. Now wait for few seconds. Our first stage build is running. That means our first job is running. So you can see here our second job deploy is was failed. So let's check. Permission denied. So you need to give the permission for this particular directory, opt tomcat web apps. So let's run the command sudo chmod 777-r/opt/tomcat/web apps. Now let's so you can see here job succeed. So let's check. So go to the /opt, then ls, then cd tomcat, then ls, then cd web apps, then ls. Now here you can see the file hello.var, and also you can access in on browser. So firstly copy your IP address, and then here for Tomcat the port number is 8080, then / then hello. That means our file name. Here you can see hello world. So it's successfully deploy var to Tomcat using GitLab CI Pipeline. So in this video, we have learned how to deploy var to Tomcat using GitLab CI Pipeline. So thank you for watching our video. I hope you like the video and it's helpful to you. So please like, share and subscribe our DevOps channel.